Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to talk you through some of the movements I use when doing a neck, shoulder, arm, and hand massage. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you like and comment below. We are going to start by warming up the neck muscles. You want to use a light to medium pressure here. You never want to start too deep. That makes the client tense up, and that is counterintuitive. We are warming up the upper fibers of the trapezius muscle here. When we get to the base of the skull, we'll stop for a few seconds and let our fingers sink into the suboccipital muscles. Grabbing the base of the skull with both hands, I rotate the head and rest it on my non-working hand. Here we're warming up and working through some of the attachment sites and insertion points for the levator scapula, the SCM, and the platysma muscles. I think this is a really good point in this video to remind you how many nerves the body has, and they all have to run through the neck area. So working out all of these problem areas will also help out down the road when you're working on the rest of the body that is feeling pain. After warming up those muscles, I like to use a soft fist and just use my knuckles to dig into those muscles. While using my knuckles in the muscles here, I'm also using my fingers of my resting hand along the occipital ridge to help create a good stretch for the client. A pincher move in the upper traps also helps get rid of some of that tension from everyone keeping their shoulders around their ears. It's very well received. Feel free to play around with this move. I like to use this pincher palpation all the way up to the top of the trap at the base of the skull. We're going to use a deep effleurage stroke to go up the neck here, and then we're going to use some circle friction and some deeper pressure to work into the suboccipitals and then the attachment sites for the trapezius, the SCM, and the levator scapula. Finishing up on the neck here, we're going to do some work in the platysma area, hit the trap some more, SCM, and the levator scapula. You want to go with the fibers as well as across the fibers. I like to work across the body next, really digging into the top part of that trap again, and we're also working on that supraspinatus. We're using one hand to push down into the pec, and we're using the other hand to pull up across the supraspinatus and the trap muscle. With anything you see me do here, you can do as many repetitions as you want. I try to do a few just to show an example, but I didn't want to go too long with this video, so hopefully that helps. Again, we're going to start by warming up the muscles of the arm and the pec. We're going to use a deeper pressure here, do some circle friction around the deltoid muscle. Remember that there is a anterior, posterior, and medial deltoid. If you guys are enjoying this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Starting at the base of the bicep, you want to apply pressure and move medially towards the origin of the muscle while also pulling down on the wrist. This creates a good stretch and also helps you work deep into the bicep muscle. Doing the pec massage, I like to start by doing some rotations of the arm while applying pressure to the pec muscles. This gives me an idea of what's going on in that muscle and how I can help. I believe a key piece to helping release the shoulder girdle is a very good pec massage. I like to finish this off with some deep effleurage strokes, going medially to laterally. Extending the arm overhead, I'll start working into the tricep muscles. I also like to dig into the deltoids and origin points here with that arm extended overhead. I'll finish with a little pull of the arm while it's overhead, and then I'll also take it down out to the side and I'll give that a pull as well. I'll then move into the flexors of the fingers and hand, starting with a light effleurage stroke that's very broad, and then I'll work more specifically. I like to divide the flexors into left and right side. I also like to hold on to the wrist with my opposite hand, that way I have control of what's going on, and I can also put pressure down on the insertion points and work my way to the origin. Setting the arm back on the table, I'll use my knuckles starting lightly into the extenders, but then I'll get deeper as I go. Again, holding on to that wrist, that way we're not jamming the arm into the shoulder joint. Don't forget to skip the hands, guys. Really dig into that thenar eminence. That's a huge muscle in a lot of people's jobs, and it feels really good when that's released. A lot of the attachment sites for your flexors and extensors are in the hand, so it makes it very complicated. You just want to make sure that you get nice, good, deep work in this hand. Again, everyone uses their hands and it's constantly beat up. I like to make sure that I hit on every pad of the finger as well, some cross fiber friction. A little twist of the finger joints just to say goodbye to the hand. And finish it up with some wrist circles. Make sure going clockwise and counterclockwise. Well guys, that finishes up the video. We're just going to say goodbye to the arm here. Some quick effleurage strokes. If you liked this video, again, if you could give it a like, comment if you liked the style of this video, if you like me talking through it. If you don't, comment that too. I can make it either way. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.